SEC Chief Gary Gensler warns crypto firms to comply with rules after Kraken shutters U.S. staking program. This is from CoinDesk. What's going on, guys? Brandon here. We've been saying this for a long time, that there's Bitcoin and crypto is not Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is not crypto. Crypto, all the altcoins, all the affinity coins, they're in essence scams at the end of the day. And they're scams for two reasons. One is because a lot of them just are outright scams, Ponzi's, things like that, which is what a lot of them are. Some of them have good things going on. They'll eventually just be rolled into Bitcoin eventually, as Brian Armstrong, the infamous tweet back in the day of him saying that, the Coinbase CEO, if you don't know who that is. It's the biggest scam, though, is that think of the people, the money, the time, the energy, the wealth, and the brain power that is in all these other things that could be being used on the Bitcoin network. That's what's insane to me. Absolutely insane to think that you have all of this that could be in Bitcoin, all moving the same direction, like in Mighty Ducks, when Gordon Bombay wraps the whole team in the rope, which is the stupidest thing, realistically, but it proves a point that, hey, we got to skate the same direction. Again, I've never seen that in hockey. Growing up, playing 20 years of hockey and professional hockey, I've never seen anyone attempt something like that. But again, proving the point of teamwork. Again, logistically, I don't think it would work. Actually, everyone trying to skate the same direction because you have to move your legs. But that's neither here nor there. You get the point of why it was done, though, right? You see why he was doing it, because it's time to start moving together. We have to fix the money to fix the world. Doing monkey JPEGs or smart contracts don't matter when you're a slave. That doesn't matter, guys. That doesn't matter. This is the thing you're going to hear on this community, in this community that we are building, that you're not going to hear anyone else. It doesn't matter. Cool smart contracts and monkey JPEGs and all this garbage, NFTs and all this other stuff doesn't matter if you're in a digital panopticon, or it doesn't matter if you're literally a slave. It doesn't matter if you're in prison. And again, Vernon Howard once said, and I tweeted out earlier today, that you can't escape from prison if you don't know you're in one. The problem with most people in the crypto world is that they are trying to seek fast money. They have a high time preference. They seek fast money. YOLO, you only live once. And they're trying to get ahead of things. I mean, a lot of people are good people and that are the retail are buying into it, but they're trying to get ahead because they feel life slipping away from them. This is what happens when you break the money. So we got to reverse and look back and think back and back a couple steps. Okay, if we didn't break the money then we wouldn't need to be taking all this risk out the risk curve with crypto and all these altcoins, all this garbage, right? So go backwards, make it easier on yourself, fix the money, a la Bitcoin, fix the monetary system, Bitcoin, fix the, have the hardest monetary asset to ever exist, largest computer network to ever exist in the world, build Web 5.0 on that, fix the money, then you begin to fix everything else. Then your purchasing power continues to go up, living standard goes up, and costs begin to come down. That's what happens on a deflationary money, in a deflationary monetary system. These are the things that crypto doesn't give you. NFTs don't give you any of that. You might make a few dollars. Most people aren't going to win anything. You're not going to make anything. You might win a few fiat dollars, but that's not going to buy you very much. As you've seen, your 70-cent carton of eggs now costs $7. So you're going to sell a few more NFTs to get that same carton of eggs. Bitcoin fixes that, guys. This is the problem. So, and again, if you don't believe me, here we have from Fred itself. Here's your life on dollars. This is eggs, but it could be cars or houses or anything. You have to find more dollars to buy the same carton of eggs over the last 40 years, 50 years, just exponentially going up. That's going to continue to be even more exponential and going to be $100 eventually, $1,000, $1 million eventually. Just ask Weimar Republic and Venezuela and Argentina and Zimbabwe. Just go on down the list. However, if you have Bitcoin and deflationary money that fixes all the rest of this stuff, then you're not even messing with these things. Maybe you are. Maybe then you have so much time and freedom because you're wealthy and you're financially free because of Bitcoin, because you have a hard monetary asset, you make more Bitcoin than you spend each month, and that is accruing more purchasing power that you can just sit back and build stuff on the, whatever, on the fourth layer of Bitcoin, fifth layer of Bitcoin that's building NFTs or building other cool things or whatever you want to do, art projects, I don't care. This is your life on Bitcoin. If you've been holding Bitcoin the last 10 years, your life has gotten infinitely cheaper. You're not only buying more eggs, you're buying farms, for crying out loud. You might be, instead of buying the car, buying the whole dealership. This is what happens with deflationary money, Bitcoin. Only 21 million. You can divide everything by 21 million. It's a constant. That's the beauty of Bitcoin, is your life gets cheaper and you're not out the risk curve. Mom and dad, grandma aren't out the risk curve buying NFTs trying to make bills next month because there's too much month at the end of my money. So I need to buy some NFTs and hopefully hit it big and put it on red or put it on black and hopefully I hit it big. Get the lotto ticket, play fantasy sports, and then I'm trying to win. That's not going to happen. That's not how it works. You need to fix the money to fix the world. It fixes everything. Then it starts to heal the rest of the economy. It starts to stabilize everything. Standard living goes up. That's That's the world we want to live in. We do not need to be living in this world where the goalposts are constantly moving and no one can make decisions, no one can figure everything out. So this is what SEC Gensler, Chair Gensler, knows. He knows that this is the case. He knows that all these other coins are securities. They've already said that Bitcoin is digital commodity. It's an asset without an issuer, and all these others are securities. And people, again, I'm the last guy in the world that wants more government in the world. But these are the rules. This is the rules. If we're going to play by the same set of rules, and everyone's going to continue to try to play by these rules, well, those are the rules. Until we overtake the government and fix everything, which Bitcoin can do, because now once the government doesn't have control of the money printer, they don't have control of Bitcoin, right? You don't change Bitcoin, Bitcoin changes you. Guess what? Then we can change things. Then we can open it up. Then we can get rid of accredited investor laws. We can get rid of all these laws that keep the little guy down. But you can't do that unless you get control of the money first. Again, monkey JPEGs aren't going to get you control of anything. It might make you a few fiat dollars you can make rent this month, but good luck. Good luck next month. It's gone. Just like the South Park meme. So Gensler knows what's up. We've been saying this. Every Bitcoiner has been saying this for I don't know how long. We've been saying this here in this channel for I don't know how long. This is coming. Get out of the way. Get into the asset without an issuer. Get into the hardest asset there is. Do yourself a favor. Do your posterity a favor. This is not financial advice. This is freedom advice. It's in plain English. It's been out there for all to see. But many people think it won't happen here. It won't happen to them. We're all humans. These things can happen. America can fall. The empire can fall because we're human. And that kind of hubris is what gets you to fall faster. So please, let me know your comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. This is things that have been known. We need the hardest monetary asset in the world that the 1% can't corrupt, that they can't do anything with, and it constricts them, and it gives the power back to the people, so the 99% can raise their standard of living. That's what's truly needed. The wealth gap is the biggest problem going forward in life. It's not climate change, it's not all other garbage, it's the wealth gap. The wealth gap will crush the world, because people will eventually, with higher and higher costs, and seeing the rich run away from them, they will revolt. People revolt. That's history has shown us that over and over again. That will crush the world. That's the biggest. If we don't raise the standard of living at the bottom, we don't get into deflationary money and have the poorest among us start to come up and start to catch up, then we will have massive problems. I appreciate you. Please share this with anyone you think might need to hear this. I appreciate your time and energy. It's the most important asset we have. Time is the only finite thing we have other than Bitcoin. It's the only other finite thing I know of. So please let me know if there's something else you know of that's finite. Please let me know. Time is Bitcoin, therefore, and Bitcoin is time. Like I said, this is not financial advice. It's freedom advice. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. As my lovely wife always makes me say, I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.